There's so much going on right now in the world that could very easily, like very easily, throw us off kilter, throw us into a lot of anxiety, fear, and worry, which the Arcturians are going to address in a channeled message that I'll share with you in just a bit. That I really wanted to share with you something that I heard in a podcast. So I've been listening to a lot of Diary of a CEO. It's a very popular podcast apparently, but I just learned about it like maybe 2 weeks ago. So I've been listening to it a lot. And I can't remember who the guest was. Like I said, I've been binging it. So they're all melting together. But there was a guest talking about when we are in stress response, that our eyes and our behavior start to dart around a lot because we're like antsy. And that of course has an impact on our nervous system and the way that we are thinking and behaving. But we can sort of trick our minds into a calmer state when we are behaving in a calm state. So moving slowly, talking slowly, breathing slowly will bring our mind into a state of clarity. So I just wanted to throw that out there really quickly. That's another way you can also tell if somebody's feeling scared or fearful or worried, is that they are behaving in a way that is kind of more erratic, kind of more darty. And this is also a way that you can sort of calm your own anxiety when you are about to do something that you're afraid to do, maybe, is to just slow down. Maybe you have to do a public speaking situation. Slow down. Or maybe you have to have a hard talk with someone and you're getting nervous or anxious about it. When you're talking to them, slow down. Slow down your voice, slow down your behavior. Or if you are trying to convince somebody of something, and I'm not talking about like a negative thing, maybe in a job interview or even in a sales position, calmly, slowly speaking appears more confident than if you are darty, obviously. So anyway, I just wanted to start with that. And now I want to share with you a channeled message from the Arcturians that are addressing the anxiety, fear, and worry that we may be feeling at this time. There's a lot of anxiety, fear, and worry among many of you, and it's taking a toll on your nervous systems and bodies. We simply want to say that it's a time to sink into a greater understanding or a greater knowing of what's to come. On earth, we will always be under some type of transformation taking place. And while yes, it is true that this time is a great transformation, it would not be possible if certain things didn't play out just as they should. What we're seeing here is that this is exactly what is meant to be. So please try not to worry yourselves too much about what is to come. This is a time on earth that is offering you capacity to really and truly contact your heart space. We see the deep empathy and sympathy, deep concern and deep love for those all around the world. This is an opportunity that has been taking place for you, in that you are contacting a greater aspect of yourself and to heart-led service. Many of you have created or designed new ways to be of service, and this would not have been possible if you were not charged with this fear, this anxiety, and this worry. What is to come may not be easy for us on earth, but again, we must look at the greater picture. Everything is occurring just as it should. We must actually settle and sink into our root chakra, into the sacral chakra, into the solar plexus, into those very primal and earthly energy centers to truly begin to come to a more collaborative and united effort on the planet. We've seen a lot of spiritual wishing, spiritual meditation, and time spent in the higher energy centers where we are wanting light and love to dominantly impact our earth and humanity. But we need to remember that the earthly energy centers are very much needed in this time. This is where we take action and where we cultivate the power within us. We execute that power and we fight with a sacred rage and a sacred fire, with integrity and a true dedication to unity. When you say that you want to be unified, you're not doing so by saying to the other side, you're crazy, you're insane, you don't make any sense, you're stupid. You're fighting for the complete opposite of what we all want. This is not being heart-led, although we do understand the challenge of meeting others with different or opposing views. This is going to be a time where we hunker down into a centeredness, a groundedness, into a true evolution of unification, where you are taking actions and participating in active listening and active collaboration with others who have opposing views, to understand that you are all one, to understand that you are all simply operating out of an aspect of fear. And it's not your fault, because it's been and is being demanded of you to operate out of fear by those in power. Coming home to yourselves over and over and over again is going to be very important in this time, in a way that perhaps you have not done yet, in a way that your hand is outreached, no matter what someone is saying and no matter who they are. There is curiosity and there is impetus to put out the fire of fear on both sides. We see that we will come to a place of unity and more peace for everyone on the planet when this occurs. Sometimes you cannot lie in complacency of a comfort zone for change to be emboldened within you. Do you understand how everything is tracking just as it should, so that all of you who are of light are emboldened to take action? Transformation does not happen in the comfort zone. This has been the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's channeled message. I think it's very true and, of course, challenging to be here in this time and to continue to have an open heart and lead from our hearts in a way that we can collaborate and find true unity. But if you're here and you made it through this whole video, then you're definitely somebody who is meant to be here to create that true evolution and true unity on the planet. So I personally want to thank you for the work that you're doing, and thank you so much for being here with me. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Saturday.